and welcome to this edition of the Time with Hime Podcast. I'm your host, Lynn Cordes, and joining me for the last podcast of the school year, Superintendent Hime. We're here.
Graduation week.
It is.
Oh, wow. A lot of people are excited. Some parents are a little bit nervous. Some kids were fixing to turn the page in the lives of almost 1,000 of our students. So exciting.
It is. We have a lot going on. A lot led up to this 1 week.
Oh, awesome. A lot of work.
It is.
Yes.
And, you know, we just got done with Showcase last week, and that was incredible.
Oh, wow.
So
filled that auditorium up 2 nights.
It was wonderful, and I missed the McMahon auditorium, so we were glad to be back.
Yes.
And our kids did a phenomenal job. So well done, kids. And now
all of our music teachers, great job.
They did, and dancing from administrators.
Oh,
so that
yes.
was fun.
Oh, it was great.
It was really good. But what do we have today? We have 2 special guests. Would you love to introduce
We have our
them?
Executive Director of Elementary, Miss Lesa Sparks, and our Assistant Director of Educational Technology, Miss Vanessa Perez. We're very excited to have them. What they're going to do is talk about what we're doing this summer and again, we always talk about creating opportunities. So this summer, we're creating opportunities for our students across the district. So Miss Sparks, would you like to start?
So this summer we are having summer camp, and we're doing a little twist on it. And so our kids, we're partnering with the Arts for All program, and they are bringing in art teachers, music teachers, and dance teachers from across the area to bring in to work with our teachers on providing an opportunity for our kids to experience things that they might not experience any other way.
So the ideal is we're going to try to make summer school fun and not call it summer school anymore. We're going to call it summer camp. We're going to try to get the students in, do some things entertaining, but embed or add in or sneak in some reading skills and math skills throughout the day to try to improve the reading and math or to try to accelerate and close some of the learning gaps we have. So anything else about that you'd like to talk about?
We're also going to have theater there to engage the kids in how to make reading fun through theater, and we're also providing free breakfast and lunch for everybody.
So we're talking about free breakfast and lunch, art camps, music camps,
art, music,
dance camps.
Esports is going to throw in there.
Esports is going to show up.
Theater. And it's going to be people working with community members with the Arts for All, with our teachers to provide those opportunities.
Now, who can enroll in this?
Any current pre-K through 5th grade LPS student.
So any current pre-K through 5th grade LPS could enroll. And the sites are vary. Obviously, we don't have it at every site, but can you get online and see that?
Yes, if you'll go to lawtonps.org.
She watches the podcast.
The enrollment is there, and there's a link. It does say that it closed April 28th. That was a soft drop date just so we could get our hiring done. We do ask that you hurry up and try to get enrolled so that we can make sure we're staffed correctly.
And the big thing we have from our side is when you enroll and you make that commitment, bring your students. The ideal is to make them fun, because one of the things we get into is we have a lot of parents commit to bring their kids to summer school, which is we no longer do. And then as the year goes along, we're overstaffed, so we're paying to educate students when the students aren't showing up. So our ideal is to make it fun so the students want to come and create opportunities for them to learn not only reading and math, but some of the other things that they need to do. And again, it's for all students. Now, to add to that, we have Miss Vanessa Perez here, and she's going to tell us what she's offering for our students this summer.
So we are very excited to offer a second year of Makerspace Camp, which is for they just finished 3rd grade, up through 5th grade Lawton Public School students. And for students who are attending in the morning, there will be transportation provided for them to come to the afternoon session, which will be held at the Life Ready Center. So do you have to go to morning summer camp to go to the afternoon? No, you do not. We are opening up so we can serve more kids. We're just super excited to have everyone. Again, that's 3rd to 5th grade, and we're going to have grade level rotations. So students, depending on their age group, might do Lego, multimedia, 3D printing, esports, drones, all sorts of different activities, because we want kids to come back every year and have a completely fresh experience. we love being able to hire people who are makerspace teachers during the year, but also we make an effort to hire some of our secondary teachers to be teaching like our multimedia, so that the great benefit for our fifth graders is maybe they find a unit that they really excel in and they know that's what I'm going to do when I go to middle school, or they know like, hey, I'm really good at this multimedia stuff. I can go to the LRC and I can be in multimedia in high school. And then hopefully they also will have exposure to those teachers and have already started building some positive relationships towards possible future careers.
So what y'all are telling me is a student could show up to a school, a third grader, this year's third grader could show up, eat breakfast, go to summer camp and do a lot of fun activities, eat lunch, get transportation to the LRC, and do even more fun activities and have a great day during the summer.
Absolutely.
And what are the dates for this all summer?
It'll be the month of June. Starts June 5th and ends June 29th. And ours is from 8 to 12, and yours is from
12:30 to 3:30.
And
So-
we want more kids to come.
That's
Still
awesome.
open.
If I'm just coming to LRC for Makerspace Camp and I'm not going to summer camp, will they be serving lunch at the LRC?
They
Yes.
will be doing that, so they're going to get to eat. We want to make sure that our kids are fed so they can have their brains open to read.
Well, and that's another thing we
Learn.
talk about is we offer food in the summer. We want more people to take advantage of it. It's a
yeah.
program that's paid for by the state and the federal government. We need more students to eat. So please get your students involved and find a place to eat lunch. We're going to talk about that later. Very exciting what we have going on. So again, we talked about it. If you're going to summer camp, they'll bus you to Makerspace Camp. If you're third grade this year through fifth grade this year. So that's very exciting.
And
I
then
wanna-
I was
I
going
want
to say,
to add,
yeah.
ours will have transportation as well. Once you go on and fill out the enrollment form, you can pick which bus stop is closest to your house to get you to your closest school.
So awesome.
And then I know that's
That's
focused
June.
more to, right, elementary, but you have something, Vanessa, in
Ooh,
July.
awesome.
Right. So in July, we have some opportunities for secondary students. That's also linked on the website, but we have a week of drone camp where students will be learning safety and flying some drones. And then we also have a week of space camp. So if you're interested in either of those, you can also email our district STEM coordinator, Doris Bigler, at doris.bigler@lawtonps.org. Again, everything is on the flyers and on the website. But one of the really great things is Doris went to space camp herself. So the kids are learning directly from someone who went to space camp at our space camp.
Also, now the drones, we're talking about really good drones.
Really good, but we're starting with the little ones.
Okay.
Starting little.
And then hopefully, and we talked about this prior to the podcast, we might have a week long where a student could get their license, potentially.
Oh, awesome.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Well, that
you
is.
have
I mean, but
16, you
it
can
does
get
fly in. We have aviation now at the high school. We have all these opportunities we're creating, and again, this is to spur that interest. As a parent, now a grandparent, my kids are all grown. One thing we've got to look at is in the job world, the jobs that are out there and are growing every day and not going away are STEM. And the one thing, any conference I go to, any job fairs where you're talking to the national people in employment and looking, is they want more females in STEM. So I'm going to encourage anyone who has daughters or granddaughters to try to get them involved in these summer camps, the drone camps, or the makerspace camps we have, and try to help us, kick off this STEM or activate their love for STEM so we can get more of our students involved in STEM. Because, the challenge I always want as a superintendent, and I go look at a lot of places, even when I go see my grandkids, I go look at their schools and get on and see what they're doing. I try to find things people are doing I like that we're not doing. And that's always, what are we not offering our kids? I don't want anybody to offer any opportunity for any student in the United States that a Lawton Public Schools kid does not have that opportunity. It's one reason why we created it, the LRC. It's one reason why when we started Makerspaces, we put them in every elementary, not just. So we're going to continue to do that. We're going to continue to fight hard to create these opportunities for our students. And we appreciate, because again, you guys have put in a lot of work for that, to get this lined up, and we appreciate what you've done to create these opportunities for our elementary and secondary students for this summer.
Yes, thank you both for joining us. There's so much we could talk for hours, I know,
Yes.
really on this one, but I appreciate your time in coming and sharing with our families. For more information, it is on our homepage and it's under summer school information. It is summer camp, but it's for the secondary
Yes.
where we have accelerated and credit
Yeah,
recovery
when we talk
opportunities.
about the secondary, we still talking about it. You can recover credits for students who have struggled in a class or may have missed too much time or for whatever reason didn't get a credit in a class. But the other thing we're really trying to encourage, especially those of you who have students who are starting that middle school age and you hear of all these opportunities. Well, the big roadblock to the opportunities are the state required classes. We cannot waive those. So one thing we talk about is how do I get online and accelerate and pick a couple of those up in the summer or enroll in them in middle school? Because when a student gets in high school, we want the opportunity to be in football or an athletic event and be able to do esports another hour and be able to be in the band or be in choir or be in ROTC and be in athletics. And if you have too many requireds filling in the blocks of your schedule, then you can't it keeps you from taking advantage of our opportunities. So again, we do accelerated in the summer where a high school student can accelerate and add credits for classes that they may need later on, or credit recovery for high school students.
Yes, sir. So many good things happening in the summer. I know this won't be our last podcast.
No, we'll keep it going all summer.
But for the school year, yes, there's a lot to look forward to. Let's give some celebrations. May is Better Hearing and Speech Month, but we also have some celebrations this evening at the board meeting.
Well, one thing we're going to do today, we try to do this every year at the last board meeting before graduation, because we want to honor our superstar academic graduates, our academic all-staters, our National Merit Scholars, and any student who made a 30 or above on their ACT will be at the board, has been invited to the board meeting tonight by their principal, and their principals will get a chance to introduce them so we can celebrate. Those are just great. Those are big time, and it's a big shout out. Those are a product of our Lawton Public Schools teachers, their parents, that partnership we have all the way through for students to accomplish that amazing score or get those amazing academic honors.
And we have promotion on Thursday and Friday for our middle schools. We know we have elementary ceremonies as well. But
so we have all the awards assemblies going on. You definitely need to get on lawtonps.org, go to your site. You need to make sure you're looking at what you're going on because, like you said, there's awards assemblies, there's promotions.
And a big graduation Thursday and
Friday.
But
then Thursday and Friday are our three big graduations they're very big events. So Thursday at 5.
For Lawton High School.
Lawton High School. And then we have Friday at
10.
Is
Eisenhower High School.
Eisenhower. And then at 2 is MacArthur High School.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when you got to go to all three of them, sometimes you get the time. So be sure and check your times and make sure they're right. But they're Thursday at 5, Friday at 10 and 2. And we're going to do everything we can. Our media team does a great job of streaming those events. So feel free to log on to lawtonps.org and find that stream and go there. And if you got any questions, info@lawtonps.org.
And before we leave, we just want to give a quick reminder to our families. The summer jobs are back.
Yes.
A lot of assistant jobs and positions for our high school 16 and up.
Yes, we always have those. Get online and log for them. We also look for, hey, this is the time we're hiring new PCAs and personal care and custodians and all job. There's a lot of jobs on our job board right now for the 23-24 school year. So if you're interested, please get on. If you got a college degree and you're thinking about you want to be a teacher and you would love to get on and look at the alternative or emergency certification ways, now's when to get that started so we can start working with you. We have a whole team of people that do that. So we're excited about, hey, 23-24 is here.
That's it.
It's amazing, you know.
Well, and this team, Lesa and Vanessa, are going to work all summer long to get our students ready for the next school year. We're going to wish the graduates of class of 2023 much success and love. And
very excited for our graduates. Congratulations to all those graduates. You know, I guess my challenge to them is hopefully you took advantage of the opportunities. If you see things as you go that you wish we would have done or wish we would have offered, please share that with info@lawtonps.org because we'd love we always want to make it better for the next class.
Absolutely. Mr. Hime, thank you so much. We've got a great week, you guys. We know we'll be back next week. We might have a few days or weeks that we're missing just due to events that we have going on.
Some people go on vacations.
That's it.
And, you know, Lynn, she's probably on vacation all summer.
Well, look, just for a little bit, you guys. But, Mr. Hime, thank you guys so much.
And thank you guys for joining us. And thank you for all you've done for our students to create opportunities.
Yes, you guys have a wonderful summer. Be well, stay safe, make positive impacts, and we'll see you soon.